So it's dark, and I wanted to show y'all these, the water cans. I put one here by the pool, and there's one over there. And then I have one of the spotlights on that fence. But I think because I'm looking at it, I can't see how it's shining toward the house. And then one over there. Sorry. One over there. And I couldn't get it to stick in the ground because the ground was so hard. And now since it's rained, it's looking straight up. It ain't even pointing at the tree. So I'll have to get it, I'll have to do it better tomorrow. I'll have to fix it. And I noticed that they have stakes. There's stakes in them. Or the stakes can be put in it, and that's in a stake, and there's a stake in that one. But if you pull the stake out, it actually has 2 holes for screws. So I could actually screw it to something and point it at something. So that's pretty cool to know that I can do that. Anyway, these are still pretty. Look at these with the fire. My deck looks all disarray. We had that storm, a little bit of a storm, some thunder, some lightning, and some rain that was steady for about an hour. And I pulled everything off these ferns right here already hang out so they can get rain, but the other ones hang under the overhang of the deck, so they don't get much water. So I have some sitting out there on the picnic table, and there's a couple just sitting on the ground not the ground, but on the deck. Everything needs to be, I got stuff here, needs to go to the dumpster. I'm fixing to go to bed. It's almost 11. I just haven't, my nighttime pill hadn't kicked in, and I was glad that I fed them earlier before it rained, so I'm not feeding them again. They're all, I don't know if y'all can see him looking at me. I can't see Frodo if Frodo's looking at me or not. Bilbo's standing right there looking at me. I had to put, I'm gonna get this video out to y'all tomorrow. There's that spotlight just shining straight up to the sky. I went ahead and put the stick of shame on poor Gimli's butt. I could not get him to stop sticking his head through the fence and getting stuck. Although I don't see him. Usually he sleeps on that. There he is. Poor baby. Little stick on his head. Can y'all see the stick? Poor guy. Gimli, baby, you look so silly, but that's just the way it has to be. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Hi, love. Okay, kisses. You looking at the camera? Hi, baby. Oh, baby. That's just love. Okay. Okay. Gimli, babe. Come here. Come here. Mary. Bilbo, what you doing over there? Hi, girls. Hi, ducks. These guineas, look at those guineas up there. One just laying here for some reason. The rest of them roost up there. The chickens are, yeah, there they, I didn't even look at the chickens. There they are. And I think there's one on top, but I can hear him, but yeah, there he is. The light's right in. You'll see him right there. Because he's in the light. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. Bye, Mary. I'm going in. I'll see y'all in the morning. I'm just now starting to get tired. I didn't want to come out before I showed y'all those. I love those little dancing lights. It's supposed to look like water falling out. They're very, very pretty. I got so many ideas for my deck, but it is so hot right now. There is nothing in this, well, I won't say nothing in this world. That would be probably telling a lie. But I just can't feature buying anything else, any more plants or anything until this summer is over. It is just so hard keeping stuff alive right now. There's a whole section of grass. Y'all can't see it because it's dark, but it's just starting to sprout back up. It was just dead, like a big, looked like I laid some kind of gigantic round blanket on it till it died. It was almost a perfect circle. It's so strange. Anyway, everything's pulled out. I pulled everything out so it could get water. And my little chickie girl. Anyway, I'm gonna head on in this house. I'm gonna get this video out to y'all tomorrow, but I'm gonna add, because I got some gift and goodies I need to open. So I'll do that in the morning and then get this video out to y'all. All right. Y'all have a good night. Kitty kitties. Kitty, 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 kitties. Piper. Piper. Alright, night guys. Hey guys. I've got some stuff here. I'm waiting for Mom to pick me up. We're fixing to run, do a little running. But I didn't get a video out this morning, so I want to make sure this one. I went out last night and recorded the watering cans. They're so pretty. Alright, this came from Amazon. It says for Jace. I know that I made a comment the other day in one of my videos about getting toys for him for here that were, you know, his age, because the kids were older, and I think that's why these were sent. So I'm hoping they meant for here and not for to take. What is
They for Jace?
Yes, it is. Oh, it's a carrier truck set. Alright, this is from Lanny. Laney or Lanny? Laney. Dear Kim, it touches my heart the way you love and keep Jace in your life despite the less than ideal circumstances. That's the truth. I hope he enjoys this toy when he visits. Sending love from California to all of Morrow Hill. From Laney. So thank you so much, Laney. It is it's a carrier truck. Connor had one of these when he was little. Had the little handle on top and he could carry them around. It's a large truck. It has 10 little vehicles, a helicopter, a roadblock, a warning sign, and a city map. I can't wait to get that toy room done up and put this in there for him. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Now this, I had to tape it back up last night because Levi didn't give me a chance to say thank you. It's from Kevin, and it is he had already gone into it. He's already done a couple of things out of it, but I taped it back up. Snack box. Chips and crackers and jerky sticks. Thank you, Kevin. I'm assuming that must be some drinks coming soon because it says in his note, it says here's some fluid and snacks to enjoy in this heat. So the fluids haven't come yet. So this I opened. I'm going to move something around in my bathroom before I hang it. And it is from Joni. And so I thought this would look good on the wall in your bathroom. You're a very talented lady. Thank you. and it says take care of yourself. This strain of COVID is a bugger. I did test myself for COVID and I was negative. So granted that I took the test right. I don't know if y'all remember a while back where the government was sending out free at-home COVID tests. Also, my uncle, before he left for the Philippines, he gave me 2 or 3 boxes of COVID tests that he had. So I just opened one of those boxes. Look at this. Is this not beautiful? One small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. And it's got the butterflies and little bees on it. I love it. And I think I'm going to, since it's a little wide, I think I'm going to move the one that says Hello Sweet Cheeks. So I hung that behind the toilet. But the truth is, you know, it's a play on words because it's in the bathroom. But I think if I hung that on the wall where I said I need something to hang because it's long, it's, you know, the 3 plaques that hang, this could go directly above the toilet, and this would be the first thing you see when you walk in the bathroom in the morning. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this. I love this. So thank you so much, Joni. One other thing. Oh, I got, where's that? Right here. Look at this counter. It's still got some. I have not gotten myself back to normal in this house yet. This was sent to me. It's like the sinus rinse. I'm thinking it's sort of like the, what are they called? Neti things for your, you know, anyway, for your sinuses. So this was sent from Nova. So thank you, Nova. I haven't tried it yet, but I did open it and see it. I'm not lying. I'm not really sure how you suck things in your nose and make it come out the other side. I don't know how all of it works, but thank you. All right, this one more thing here. I opened it halfway, but then I thought, no, I need to wait. So finish it real quick. Oh, it's teas. Southern Breeze pre-sweetened cold brew tea, and it says tropical, so I'm thinking it's gonna have a flavor to it. And this is Southern Breeze cold brew and a raspberry. And then this is, oh, a decaf. It's made by Southern Breeze. I don't know where that brand is from. It's pre-sweetened, so it's just like the Southern sweet tea, I'd imagine. And it's just the regular, oh, it's black and green tea. So thank you so much for this. All right, I guess that's about it. I did want to say something. I said the other day I was going to say something. Somebody made a comment the other day on one of the videos. It was right after I posted how I was sick. And, you know, I was slow getting the bathroom done. And one of those videos, either the one with the leak where I actually zoomed in on the small drip underneath the house, I think it was that one, because that was the only one. Because somebody made a comment in a comment about I don't remember how they worded it exactly. I wish I had screenshot it or something so I could remember. But basically I need to rethink using Ted as my handyman, because he should have noticed that leak under the house when he was jacking it up. Or they could have made the leak just so I would like call them out to fix it. So I have to pay them more money. I guess that's what I think there was a couple of comments. And I just want y'all to know that Ted is a good guy. And I know for a fact that the leak wasn't there when they were underneath there, jacking the house up. And it's not like they ignored it, because they got electrocuted under my house. There was something that shocked them, a line that had come down, and one of them touched it, and it shocked them. It wasn't a big wire, and got that out of the way, got that fixed. If they had seen a leak under there, they would have told me.
doesn't have any problems with cutting me deals when he's, doing a job here. In fact, when he came and took the toll down, he didn't charge me anything. And then he was just working up at Dad's and just came down here and did it for me. And it was like sort of the afterthought of come back down when you get a chance, when you're done with Dad's, and see. And then to know that he rearranged the job to be able to get me take care of my bathroom with a hole in the floor with no toilet. He rearranged and did my job first before he did another job. It just really says a lot about him. It also says a lot about him when he comes out and does a job, and like y'all heard me say before, it's real hard for me to let go, so I tend to want to get all the material and just have it here. But to know that he will show up, I'm not out there with them working. They're just, they're out there. I'm in here with Levi. And I may go back and forth, and I may go out and say, y'all need water, you need a Gatorade, you need this, you need tea, check it and stuff, because it's hot, and I want to make sure they're not going to die under my house in a heat stroke. But I don't know what they're using and what they're not using, but I know that when they leave every extra thing left. Those boxes of screws, of deck screws, they're thicker, they're made with a coating so they don't, rust. I bought 2 of those big boxes. They're $30 a box. One of them they never even opened, and they left it sitting on my shop door. Like, instead of going in my shop and messing around and sitting stuff where they've been in my shop, they just left it sitting in the doorway of my shop. Everything that was left over, and I really, really appreciate that. Because y'all all know I do 100,000 little jobs around here all day long. And $30 box of screws, that's a lot of money for screws. So you don't want to have to go buy them when you don't need them. And to know that he could have put them in his truck and drove off, and I never would have known whether they used all those screws or not. I bought them 2 big boxes expecting they might use 2 big boxes. And they did it, and they left them. And they left every 2x4, every treated 2x4, which is expensive, every treated 2x6 that they didn't use, and every corral board they didn't use. They left it all. They did the same thing with Daniel up there, his lake cabin, when he had them do the garage doors for him, because he's already used them up there. Now that they've worked out at Dad's, Dad said they left everything extra in the back of his truck. When they were done there, these are good guys. They're not doing bad things, so they, sneaking in some bad stuff so they can come back later and do something to make some money. They're not those kind of guys. So I don't want anybody to think that they are. I just really appreciate the fact that they come when I need them, and they don't. They lowball me on a price, They give me a lowball price, and I appreciate that, because, yeah, there may be extra money, but there's not extra money. And so I think that was my phone ringing, probably Mom sitting out in the parking lot in the driveway. So I'm gonna go, and I love y'all, and I appreciate the gifts, and I just don't want anybody to think bad about those guys, because those are some good guys. They really are. So I'm gonna see y'all later. We love you. Levi, you wanna say goodbye?
Goodbye.
And thank you guys for the gifts. Appreciate it. Love this. I'm gonna try this, but I'm scared. Okay. Just got back. And there were some packages on the porch. So I wanted to go ahead and get them added to this video. That puppy, I think he's TT right here. Twice now I've stepped in a wet spot. So unless Levi spilt something, and it's so unusual because he's so good at his puppy pads. Anyway, I changed my shirt when I came in. So me and Mom ran to town. I sat in the car. I haven't been in anywhere with this cough. You know how when COVID was like really, really big and you'd be in the store? I did it too. I'm guilty of doing it. When I'd hear somebody cough, I was like, dear God, I hope they don't have COVID, because it'd be a horrible cough. I've got that cough. I just wish people knew. Several times a year I get the bronchitis cough ever since the house fire. I think I've already talked about that in the fire. thing is, way before COVID, I was coughing like horrible, like I was a smoker, but now since COVID's been out there, people stare at you. And I did take the COVID test. I think I told y'all that it showed negative. So I'm just croupy right now, and I didn't want to go. I don't want to go in anywhere and be anywhere. But Mom had found the table she thought she wanted, and it didn't work out. It was already sold. It was on Marketplace, but it was actually at a confinement type resale place. But it was sold by the time we got there. It was like other side of Houston. So anyway, but these boxes were on the porch. Kevin, thank you. The drinks, the Gatorades came. They're right here. Really appreciate it. And I love the zeros. Right here. And get this sit back down. And maybe just there. Okay. Well, that might chop me out. I don't know. I'm not very tall. Let me go up here. I don't know. Y'all may not even see my head while all this is going on. Okay, so Joanne, she spoils me. This came, it says wooden spoon. She does spoil. Well, we get spoiled big time. Kevin spoils us, Joanne, all of y'all that send us stuff spoil us, but Joanne sends me something almost every week. She's so sweet. So sweet. Sweet. All right, let me see this. This says, this is a really pretty little box. It's got a little heart carved in it with the heat router thing. It says spoon. Let me see this. Oh my gosh, aren't those pretty? Oh, they're so pretty. Look at them. Y'all see these? A fork and a spoon. Then these are shaped like leaves. I love that. I love it. I don't know what they're for, but I love them. They're probably just for decoration. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And you probably don't know this, but when I got this house, and you're replacing everything that you lost at a fire, so silverware is something you have to, would you pause? Silverware is something you have to get, right? So I won't lie, there were so many things that I ordered for this house before we even moved into this house that I knew that I would need. And some of them were on QVC. Everybody's watched QVC for years, right? But I could make payments because, I was a mom with Levi. The other two boys were not living in the home anymore, but I had Levi and I was driving a bus, not a lot of money. So I was making payments on things. Like the other day when I was talking about the rugs, those rugs I made payments on. I ordered them. I ordered them before we were even moved into this house, but the house was here. So they were just sitting, rolled up in the plastic that they come in. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so silverware. I was watching QVC, and I don't know if you watch QVC or you know of name brands. They're the designer, Isaac Mizrahi. He was actually designed a silverware pattern for, now I'm going to draw a blank. Give me a second. I'm going to draw a blank. It was for, oh my gosh. I'm drawing a blank. Reed and Barton. I couldn't draw a blank. Reed and Barton. He would design silverware for Reed and Barton. And I love the design because nobody else has it. There's no design like that. You see silverware, you even see knockoffs at Walmart that look like silverware from a name like Reed and Barton or something. This silverware has a leaf pattern in the stem of it. And the handle. I'll show y'all. I fell in love with this pattern, and I ordered this silverware. See? This leaf on the end. You just don't see it, and I ordered it. You can't get them anymore. I started noticing, especially with the grandkids, and Levi too sometimes. There's been times when I've gone to throw something away and there'd be a fork in the trash. Everybody does it. Especially kids do it. And so I went to QVC to see if I could get replacement pieces, and they don't have them. I did find replacements at something called
They don't have them.
Replacements LTD or something like that. Replacements something. Silverware things in hotels. They sell like hotel chain silverware and stuff, and I found replacements there. But it's very few, very limited in what you can get. So I try really hard to take care of what I have. So this is really cool that she got me these with that leaf on it. I just think that's so cool. All right, also, Joanne sent me these. I just said last night that I don't want to order or buy, well not order, but buy or go anywhere and get any more plants until this heat lets up, because the yard, the garden, the garden burned up way earlier than normal. Yeah, it burned up. I still have tomatoes. That is it. And the plants only have 2 or 3 tomatoes on each plant. My flowers, I water them about every other. I don't want to water them every day. I water them every other day, but they still don't even look good anymore. But I do want to make my back deck like a fairy garden. I want it to be so pretty. And look what she sent. Not only did I just get those fountains, look at these. Solar mason jars. Can y'all see that? Let me see what y'all see. Yeah, they're mason jars with the solar lights in them. It's 6 of them. And they got the little hook, not the hook, but the handle. They're adorable. So this is, I can't wait to put these out too, but I just feel like my deck is looking so drab right now. At night, when I'm out there and I come back in and I'm looking at my deck and I see all the little lights, it's all so pretty, but the truth of the matter, during the day, most of those plants were drying up, and they weren't made for this kind of weather. So the only thing that are still looking good are the hibiscus, because they can take the heat. Anyway, I can't wait to get my deck looking pretty again and get all this stuff out. I just love this. I love y'all so much. Levi and I are so very blessed to have y'all love us and send us things. Just so very blessed. So I want to thank y'all for that so much. All right, I love y'all. Mwah. God bless you. Levi, want to tell everybody bye? You wave at them. All right, bye guys.